Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man's Ken Jackson. This is the Ken Jackson Experience. I'm back. It's been a while, and man, I've been going through it. Been going through it for a while now. Actually, last couple of years, I've been having some medical ups and downs, but I'm happy to say that life is good. I'm still alive, and it is what it is. So anyhow, few new things going on in my life. I'm officially retired from my last career because of my medical issues. Um, you may or may not know, about 3 months ago, I had another stroke. And then just 2 weeks ago, I found some new issues going on with my heart. Got some blockages around my heart. But you know what? Not going to let that stop me. Not going to let it get me down. It is what it is. So I got to keep on moving, keep on going forward. And hey, hopefully I can be able to hang around here long enough to see my grandkids grow up, do some more Chronicles of Pop Pop and Khalil episodes, and just have some fun. I'm not even really looking to do anything serious. As I told y'all many times before, when I have done these broadcasts in the past, it was pretty much therapy for me to get things off my mind, even when I wasn't really talking about shit, um, when things weren't so interesting. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Let me look at my channel. Here we go. All right. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. All right. Is that it? Nope, that's not it either. Anyhow, we'll figure it out. I don't even know if this is coming out on the channel, but I'm going to find out here in a little while and see what it is. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's healthy and uh, feeling okay, doing okay financially. I know it's tough. It's really tough. Um, but hey, what can we do? We got to keep on moving forward. It's election season, so hopefully, uh, y'all are going to get out there and vote. Your vote does count, because if it didn't count, Republicans wouldn't be working so hard to deny your vote, and Democrats wouldn't be working so hard to get your vote. So either way, somebody either wants it or they don't want it. So take that, for what it's worth. Um, we already know the world's going crazy, so I don't want to even talk about any of that. So many people out here now believe in every conspiracy that comes across the board, and every crazy little story that hits, they're like, oh yeah, I knew that was happening. It's bullshit. Leave it alone, y'all. Stop falling for the conspiracies. Uh, that's what they want you to do. They want to keep you confused, keep you in turmoil, keep you fighting amongst each other, so that we don't pay attention to what they're doing or what they're not doing, which is they're not governing. And I mean that for both sides. Some people are trying. There are a few in DC that are actually trying to get something done for the people and for the country. But for the most part, it's just a bunch of partisan hacks out there, vying for power, um, and jockeying for position where, they think they're going to be able to basically rule the world. Um, America's lost a lot of status, over the years. I feel like our time at the top of the food chain is limited unless there are some major changes that have to happen really soon. Uh, Mother Nature is about to fuck us up for real. Climate change is real. For any idiot out there that doesn't believe that human activity has not fucked with the climate of this planet, you are really dumb. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You can't say, oh, Earth's just going through its cycle now. No, because 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago, there was not nearly as many people in existence, and there definitely wasn't all uh, uh, the chemical dumping, the air pollution, uh, um, I mean, just all all of the things that we deal with now that damages the environment, kills animals, kills plants, and when certain animals and certain plants are gone, it's a wrap for us. Believe me, because let me tell you something. Nature is so perfect. Nature is perfect. It was designed to be, and everything works in a harmonious balance. It's humans. Everything was perfect until humans came along. We're the ones that destroy the world with atomic energy, with chemicals, um, uh, trying to play God, altering plants and plant DNA, and trying to, you know, so-called make things better uh, when we're only making it worse. And we're either going to destroy ourselves, or at best we might bomb ourselves back into the stone ages where we'll have to start all over again, living off the land, and becoming one with nature, like humans used to be way back when, before all this technology started coming in. And think about it. We were around here for thousands of years before technology. Okay, it's only been like the last 150 years at most that when what year was the Industrial Revolution? I need to look that up. But prior to the Industrial Revolution, we were hunter gatherers. For the most part. We were out there growing our own food, hunting for our own meat, bartering and trading, for the things that we needed. And then once technology took over, and factories start going up, and these chemical plants and all these manufacturing plants, and automobiles, and electricity and all these things came about. Um, just in the last, like I said, 150 years or so, we have done a lot of damage to this planet. And the scary thing is, we got nowhere else to go, y'all. We fuck this place up. If we do this place in, it's a wrap for everybody. Think about this. Everybody that has ever existed in human history existed here, not anywhere else that we know of, because we there's nowhere else that we found yet. And even if we do find something, we got no way of getting there. We don't have the technology to cross this solar system, let alone cross the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? We have absolutely nowhere else to go if we burn this house down. And that's what's happening right now. We are literally burning down the house. And there ain't a window to jump out of because when we jump out the window, we're jumping right into another fire. It's real, y'all. And y'all really need to pay attention to that. And it's our own fault. You know what I'm saying? But here's my thought. I believe, me personally, that Mother Earth, Mother Nature will do us in before it allows us to do this planet in. And don't get me wrong, eventually this planet is going to be gone. One day our sun is going to expand and then it may explode into a supernova or it may collapse into a black hole. But eventually, this whole solar system that we live in is going to be gone. But the universe recycles. New galaxies are born, new planets are born, new solar systems are born every single day. The process is ongoing every single minute. Cycled? I believe so, because I feel like whatever energy it is that makes us alive, I think that energy is always recycled back into the universe. But will we be aware of ourselves, when we're recycled back? Who knows? None of us knows what's on the other side. So, you really need to take notice of this existence that you have here. Make the best of it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And be mindful that while we're here, we should be good stewards of the planet, because if you have children, if you got younger relatives, they can only work with what we give them. So if we leave them behind a fucking mess, it might take them their entire lives to clean up the mess that we leave behind. And based on human history, it's never going to happen, because it seems that over the centuries, humans have just gotten worse. We're very good at destroying things, especially each other. And I never could understand it. Even when I was a young kid, I couldn't understand, uh, why humans were so destructive. And it's just us. You know what I mean? We are the only ones. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I don't want to look at my history. I want to go to my channel. View channel. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. So it is streaming live. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. So anyhow, forgive me for looking down. I'm watching some of the stream on another screen down below me. But anyhow, enough of the rambling. I'm happy to be here. Uh, you know, um, not fully over my medical issues. I'm not going to be anytime soon. All I can do is live with what I got, and try to take care of myself a little bit better, and hopefully Mother Nature, the universe, God, or whatever you believe in will give me many more happy, comfortable days. So until then, I'm just gonna enjoy what I got. You know. Now I'm 58 years old, so I know for a fact I'm on the downhill side of the mountain. Ain't no more going up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more up from here. So I'm trying to pump the brakes a little bit because I don't want to go downhill too fast. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to enjoy what life I have left. So here's what we're gonna do. Every Sunday, I'm gonna come on live. I'm gonna be spending the week going out in the field and capturing stories and capturing topics and talking to people and then bringing it to you all live on Sunday. Uh, and we're going to cover a lot of different topics. Obviously, we're going to talk about, you know, life in general because I feel like I've been fortunate enough to have a good life. You know, not a perfect one, but I've had a great life, and I like to share that with you. I like to share some insights, some ideas, maybe some things that I can pass along that might help you. Maybe it won't. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We learn from everything we take in. Whether it's something good or something bad, but we should all you should always be learning. Every day you should be trying to learn because uh, one of the lies that we were always told was knowledge is power. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's the application of knowledge that's power. That's where power comes from. Because you can have all the knowledge in the world and not be worth a quarter. Think about how many smart people you know, highly intelligent people you know that have absolutely no common sense. They don't know what to do with all the knowledge they have in their head. They're basically smart as a whip but dumb as a rock at the same time. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of geniuses, a lot of so-called geniuses have a very difficult time with simple, mundane tasks. Uh, I heard a quote from Albert Einstein where um, there was some things he couldn't remember because in his mind they were so mundane, and the fact that he said, I don't need to remember things that are so well documented in books and literature. And that makes so much sense to me. It's all written down. So why do you need to remember it when you can just go back and read about it? You know what I'm saying? And today, that's even more so. Um, Only things you need to remember are things in your life, your experiences. Um, excuse me. But, we go through school, and school's changed a lot since I was last in it. I've been out of school now for 40 years. Wow. I've been out of school for 40 years. I left school in 1983. Here we are now in 2024. Been out of school for 41 years. That is crazy to me when I think about it. But I'm happy to be here because I know a lot of people that aren't here anymore. So many people we've lost over the years. Some were so young. You know, some people tell me that I'm still young. But let me tell you something. We're all super young in the whole grand scheme of things because for the, you know, the few little years that we actually exist here is not even not even an atom in the whole span of time, you know. Um, and as I get older, I start to realize things that you know um, that I never thought about before when I was younger. Um, I mean, we're not here for very long. We like to think, oh man, we got forever, when we're young. Oh man, I got the whole rest of my life. And then we get older, we start to realize our mortality, and then we start to think, wow, how much more time do I have left? You know what I mean? And a lot of people are afraid to think about the end. But I stopped being afraid several years ago. I stopped being afraid because I thought about, is it really the end? I mean, just because eventually this body will die, and all of us, by definition, in human terms, will die or pass away. We're going to leave here. We can't avoid it. There's nothing we can do to, to not get to where we're going. You follow what I'm saying? Um, so you have to. The best thing that you could do is embrace it, and like I said, enjoy your life every minute, minute by minute. I don't go day by day anymore. I go minute by minute because 5 minutes from now, I could be out of here. Shit, I don't know. We're right near an airport. We could have an airplane crash through the roof of the house. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Hell, we could have a meteor come through the roof of the house and wipe out this whole area. I mean, anything could happen. Vladimir Putin could lose his damn mind and decide to launch nuclear missiles within any time between now and whenever. And it's a wrap. You know what I mean? So I live minute by minute and I try to enjoy every freaking minute. And I'm not, still not, perfect at it because there are people that I should, be reaching out to, people I should be communicating with, on a more regular basis. And I don't get to talk to everybody that I would like to on a regular basis, but hopefully, they all understand that I'm living life. Hopefully, they're living their lives. Hopefully, they're enjoying their lives, you know, moment by moment. Because everything we do is a moment. Everything that we do will dictate what happens to us in the next moment. You know what I mean? Until we reach the end. And so uh, that's why I stopped being afraid because I started believing that whatever it is that makes us alive, whatever it is that makes this body work, probably could live beyond this body. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that this body is just something that we need to exist in this particular environment. Um, but I do believe that whenever we reach the end of this life cycle, just like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, I think we transform into the next life cycle, into our next, oh, excuse me, into our next level of existence. Now, I'm not positive um, because no one that I know of has ever come back to tell us, if there is another side. You know what I mean? I don't think there's been any positive proof uh, that there is life after so called death, but based on what I've learned over the years, and even religion, talks about um, omnipotence. And now a lot of you say, well, Ken, you're not God, so, you're definitely going to die. But just this body, in my opinion, you know, in my humble opinion, because I do believe that I am God. I believe that you're God. I believe that every living thing is God. I believe that the universe, as we know it, is one collective consciousness. And I think it all works in unison to create the visuals that we see, the physicals that we feel. You know what I mean? And I think that once we're done in this form, we transmute back to our original form, so to speak. because I don't think this was the beginning for us. We're born into this world, you know what I mean? And we pass from this world. But I do believe that in the whole big picture of things, I think we've always been here and we always will be. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know. But I say all of that to say this. Since we don't know, since we're not sure, enjoy your life. Enjoy what you have every day. No matter how hard you think it is, no matter how tough you think you got it, there's always someone out here that's having it tougher. Hands down. I know that for a fact. Been around this whole wide world and I've seen some of the other places where I definitely am glad I wasn't born into or grew up in. And, not to say that we got the perfect situation here, but I definitely feel like it's one of the best situations, as compared to a lot of other places that I've personally experienced and witnessed. But I think it all goes hand in hand on the grand scale. On the grand scale, you know, um, you can't have light without darkness. You can't have good without bad. You know what I'm saying? I, every everything has its function. Everything has its place, and we all have to play our positions, no matter what it is. We may not like the cards that we were dealt, but we still gotta play the damn cards. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play until we're passed out. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. You know, um, stop letting yourself be depressed. And upset about things that are beyond your control. Just enjoy your life, man. Make the best of it. You know, every day that you wake up, every morning you wake up, or every evening for those of you that, you know, exist in the night, every time you rise, focus on making the best of what's to come until you fall asleep again. Because there may, or not may, there will come that day when you fall asleep for the final time in this existence. And hopefully, we wake up into a new existence. All right, so that's my rant for the day. Tune in next Sunday. I think I'm going to stick to this, you know, what time did I start? 9 p.m. I'm just going to stick to a 9 p.m. schedule. So I'm going to have to change all my marketing materials because I was thinking about doing these things at like 5, but I think 9 p.m. is a better time, So tune in, log on, like, and subscribe. Help me with the algorithm. I promise you, we're going to start getting into some more exciting things coming up. Catch my earlier video that I did today. You know, we went out looking at some campers at Camping World. Getting ready to buy one, y'all. I'm moving into a camper full time. I want to spend the rest of my days camping and enjoying the outdoors and, living that mobile life. So, again, like, subscribe, help me out with the algorithm. I don't have products to sell. I probably should, but hey, you know what? I'm not a salesman. I don't want to sell y'all a bunch of junk. I will tell you about some things that I like, in upcoming shows. Ooh, excuse me. And if y'all go out and buy them, yeah, it's on you. I won't be making a dime off those sales, but I'm going to tell you about some things that I think are pretty damn cool, like some of the things I recently got. But in any case, enjoy the rest of your night. If you're about to crash, sleep well and may tomorrow bring you more happiness. All right, I'm your man's the Ken Jackson Experience. I will catch you all next Sunday. Let's say next Sunday at 9 p.m. All right, peace. I'm out.